this next one is called Top 5 Scary Ghost Videos That Will Make Yo Daddy Leave Home. Okay. Hopefully meaning just as scary to make the men leave, as in, because they're strong. Nothing tends to get to the men, do they? So hopefully we're going to have some scary shit. This is the plan. I don't think that last video is going to stop us from sleeping, like it said, but we'll see. So yeah, if you are watching on YouTube, welcome in, or welcome back if you've been here before, and yeah, please like, dislike, and leave a comment below whether you think these are real, fake, you agree or disagree with what we say. Yeah, let's jump in. Let's hopefully we get some good ones.
Top 5 ghosts.
Gotta try and make Emma's job a bit easier. Do the intros.
Magnolia Hotel. The Magnolia Hotel in Seguin, Texas is said to be extremely haunted by multiple ghosts. The hotel was built in 1840, and over its 180-year history, many people have passed away inside its walls, some even taking their own lives. The current owners of the hotel, Jim and Aaron Getty, claim to have experienced intense paranormal activity while living there, and many of the hotel guests have captured ghostly images of spirits that haunt the hotel. One of the most active spirits in the hotel is...
I try and leave like a bit of gap in between so you know kind of where to start and stop, and yeah, I try.
Said to be that of a 12-year-old girl named Emma.
But thank you. You don't need to thank me. I'm thanking you.
Emma never even stayed in the Magnolia Hotel, but the man who violently took her life did live there. In 1870,
I think a lot of stuff happened in hotels, especially more so back in the day than maybe, I don't know about nowadays, but I think back in the day, you know, hotels I think were used a lot more, especially for like gangs and stuff wanted, and I don't know. We'll see what this story's about.
A man named Wilhelm Faust horribly ended little Emma's life using an axe. Wilhelm was still staying at the Magnolia Hotel when he was caught and executed for his crime. It is said that both the angry spirit of Wilhelm and the gentle child ghost Emma are both forever trapped inside the Magnolia Hotel. Paranormal investigators Colin and Peyton from the YouTube channel The Paranormal Files traveled to the Magnolia Hotel to do an investigation at the allegedly haunted inn. They experienced something truly bizarre.
That was right behind me.
Yeah, that's odd.
It's really said that thing likes to whistle in here.
Do you this on firework?
Yeah, it is. It's not a gun.
The hell?
That's a gun.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Only coming from literally right there.
They hear the unexplained sounds of knocking and possible gunfire while exploring the hotel rooms. However, it's what they didn't hear at the time that is absolutely chilling.
I'm gonna sit down for a second too before we go to the unfinished part. I'll kill the lights.
Yeah.
Guys, I know it's kind of
the hell?
Guys, I know.
Mummy?
I know it's kind of guys, I know.
So they didn't hear
The voice of what sounds like a young girl can be heard saying the eerie word, Mommy. Now, if that wasn't creepy enough, the owners of the Magnolia Hotel actually caught what they believed to be the same young girl, little Emma, on one of their static cameras. The camera is set up in the room where the ghost of Emma has reportedly been seen and heard the most. They call it the, quote, children's room. One day they leave a bunch of balls and toys for Emma to play with, and then this happens.
What is that? Balls. Oh, you see that?
balls on the floor mysteriously seem to just start rolling around on their own. But what's most bizarre about this footage is the strange shadow figure that follows right after the unexplained movement. Could it be that the spirit of little Emma is playing with the toys? Is the Magnolia Hotel haunted by the ghosts of the people who lost their lives inside its walls? Let me know what you think
What do
down
you
in
think?
the comments.
My opinion is I think that's real. Yeah, I think this one's real. My opinion. That shadow figure, that did it. The balls can be easily faked, but maybe not so much the shadow
You can
figure.
watch Colin and Peyton's entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, The Paranormal Files. And you can find more spooky evidence and photos over on the Magnolia Hotel's Facebook page.
Yeah.
Viewer videos. In this next segment, I'm very happy to feature some extremely creepy videos that were sent to me directly via email by Nukes Top 5 viewers. First up, this video was sent in by Dex, who claims that one of his friends has been going on apartment viewings in the hopes of finding a new place to live. His friend recorded one of the empty apartments so he could look back at the footage later to help him decide. When he reviews his footage, he is shocked by what he finds.
Oh.
Did you see it? While recording, Dex's friend thinks he sees something out of the corner of his eye. A dark shadow-like figure standing at the end of the hallway. But when he pans back, nothing there. So did Dex's friend capture a ghost on camera? And could it be that the apartment is empty for a reason?
Is
I
Sadako?
leave it up to you to decide.
I don't know.
This next video was emailed
I'm
to
not
me
sure
by
on that
Connor
one.
from Corpus Christi, Texas. In his email, he explains that his cousin is awakened in the middle of the night when a stranger suddenly approaches his Ring doorbell.
I think it is Ayad.
Doorbell
I think
camera
it was.
records as things take a very creepy
Second it was
turn.
seen, it would disappeared. He's very impatient. Please help,
Hey
Ayad.
guys, I swear to you, all my life, I swear I mean you no harm. No, please, I mean you no harm. Doggy. Can you please come outside and let me know I'm alive? I don't know what's going on. No, God, I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. I swear I'm gonna live. Cause someone's in here.
Is he drunk?
Guys, please come outside, please. Oh, no, I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
He's Sadako, yeah. What was that all about? Firstly, would you open the door to that? Would you open the door? I don't know. Yeah, I hope you're well. I'd welcome in though. No, me neither, Pops. No, Adam.
The man who rang the
That's
doorbell is
weird.
odd and erratic as he pleads for them to open the door and let him inside. Understandably, they don't answer the door.
Yeah.
And the man eventually walks away defeated, loudly yelling, "I'm not dead." Connor's cousin has no idea what happened to the man, and the scary event remains a mystery. But I'd guess some chemical substances were probably
Either that
involved.
Or
If you see a video
he's either drunk or high or on something. Yeah, I think he's inebriated. Slightly.
that you think would be
Slightly.
perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Visits to the funeral home. Chinese ghost hunter and popular live streamer Xiao Long is back with another scary adventure at a creepy abandoned funeral home in Jinjiao City, China. Local legend says that restless souls unable to move on after their deaths have found themselves trapped inside the funeral home, eternally doomed to haunt the lonely abandoned building forever. Locals say the home is cursed. But as always, none of that stops our boy Xiao Long. He travels to the abandoned funeral home.
Yeah, I agree,
alone.
Pops. I agree.
As he's exploring outside the building, he stumbles upon an old abandoned hearse
fuck your
that
mother.
was once used to transport bodies.
You might get
What happens
you
next
might get it
is
now, Adam.
truly bizarre.
Exactly. Did you see that, Adam? You got it. He just said, "Fuck your mother." Oh. Again.
Xiaolong fans love the creepy live stream and demand that he return to the haunted funeral home for yet another visit. As always, he broadcasts his investigation live as he explores a different area of the building. As you might suspect, it did not go well.
哎呦我操你妈呀！我去你妈的！我操！
What happened?
他妈的，这是放尸体了！我操！啊啊啊！我操！这里！我操！我操你妈！我对不起。
Xiaolong is horrified when he discovers that the area was actually used to store human bodies. Even though he's starting to freak out a bit, he returns to the crematorium carrying what he says is a protective amulet. He finds an old oven,
Triple now,
and
Emmy.
that's when he sees something absolutely horrifying.
They are on a roll.
操你妈！
Again, 4. There's a face up there.
A terrifying pale face seems to rise up through the oven's air vent and then disappears back into the darkness. Could this be one of the souls that are said to be trapped inside the funeral home? I leave it to you to decide. You can watch this entire exploration and many more creepy videos
just a
over
little
on
parts.
Xiaolong's YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong.
I don't want to ask this. What do you think of that video? Do you think it was real or fake? We had about 5 fuck your mothers there. Is that enough to cover last week's, Adam? Because we didn't get any last week. It was entertaining, yeah. Yeah, whether it was a paranormal kind of entertaining or not, I don't know. Sounds like me. No, sounds like Lozzie when you give her a bad bean, yeah. I'm glad to hear it, Adam. I am glad to hear it. Oh, yeah, that last bit just kind of made it so much more fake, I think. Exactly. Exactly. It was so bad, but it was so bloody, like you said, entertaining. It was so funny. Doubt it was paranormal.
Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Here we go.
TikTok user Michael says that he started experiencing terrifying paranormal activity in his home after he played around with a Ouija board at a friend's house. He says that he believes
that's his first mistake. It is not a toy.
That he might have accidentally summoned a demonic entity that followed him home. In an attempt to record himself and explain what's been going on, he's interrupted by something very creepy.
So I've had a lot of weird stuff been happening lately, and I can't.
What?
Hello?
A child's voice can be heard, yet Michael claims he has no children.
Is it a child, though? Usually if you hear a child's voice, it is more than likely a demon. Unfortunately.
He says he doesn't know where the mysterious voice could have possibly come from. So Michael decides to set up static cameras all around his home in the hopes of capturing more proof of the paranormal activity that has been terrorizing him. When he looks back at the footage from his kitchen camera, he's shocked.
Oh. What? Attacking the cats with the basket.
Michael and his girlfriend Heather decide to do another Ouija.
That was so cute, the way the cat just jumped. Sound like you accidentally dropped the bottle of perfume on your foot. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh.
Board session. This time
cats
to
are
try to
cute.
get answers as to what is going on.
We're back on the Ouija board. Why?
But things take a terrifying turn.
Oh, you asked for it.
E.
L.
R. E.
Here. Oh my god. Goodbye.
They both just let go of the.
Oh my god, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
I'm freaked out now. Oh no. Hold on.
They both just let go of the planchette. What a fucking idiot.
Was that upstairs?
Something
that
violently
the sound of
crashes to the
something
ground
chasing
right next
him?
to Heather, and then they both hear a loud sound coming from upstairs. When they look up the staircase, someone or something that they can't see comes charging down the stairs at them. So is Michael's house haunted by a demonic entity? Drop your thoughts down in the comments.
I agree, Lizzie. I agree. You should never mess with a Ouija board. Hello, David story. Is it scary? Let me write that down. I don't remember anything, so I have to write everything down. But I take a lot of recommendations. I do. More the merrier. Hello, David story. There we go. I'll write that down. There we go. Thank you. So what do you think of that one? Again, I'm leaning more towards the real. Only because he was a twat on the Ouija board. Never mess with Ouija boards. If you get any advice from me at all, do not ever mess with a Ouija board. I wouldn't even own one as an ornament. Just don't do it. Just don't.
Tech user Roche Bananas is working the night shift as a security guard on a reservation in Saskatchewan, Canada, when she and her coworker see something very strange.
When we work night security 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. and we see something coming at us at midnight.
Who is it? Raylan!
Something walking towards them.
TikTok user Roche Bananas claims she has no idea what she recorded that night and is pretty spooked by the creepy encounter.
No, never mess with the
Many
Ouija
concerned
board.
TikTok viewers believe that it could be anything from a skinwalker to Bigfoot to...
It looks like someone who is dressed in a, you know those like grass suits, what are they called? It's me, your Mario. Yeah, the grass suits. I can't remember what it's called though. I'm sure you know. That's it, a ghillie. They're in a ghillie suit. Thank you, Pops. If anyone was going to know, it was going to be you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Just somebody dressed up
A ghost.
in a ghillie
But
suit.
what do you think it is?
Fake.
Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
No, it's not.
The Eternal Bride. All of the residents of Culiacan in
Cosplaying
Sinaloa,
soap
Mexico
from-
know of the story of Lupita, the Eternal Bride. The story goes that back in the early
Lupita.
1950s, a young woman named Lupita was engaged to be married to her childhood sweetheart, Jesus. The bride-to-be and her fiancé were both friends with a man named Ernesto, who was hopelessly in love with Lupita. But Lupita had no romantic interest at all in Ernesto. Ernesto was driven mad by his jealousy, and on the wedding day, he took the life of Lupita's husband-to-be as she watched on in horror. Ernesto then took his own life. Lupita was so traumatized by the event that she never recovered and just completely lost touch with reality. Every Sunday for the next 30 years, Lupita would dress in her wedding gown and walk to the church cathedral in town. After her death in 1982, she was buried, and it is said that she aimlessly roams the cemetery grounds, still in her wedding dress to this day.
I remember when I was in Tenby, I was in a really cool shop with all these cool gothic things, and I remember this conversation I heard because now, because I'm a nosy cow. I love to listen to what people have to say. I love like watching people as well. So yeah, you probably see me as a bit of a nosy cow, but it fascinates me just like watching everyone live their life, and like, I don't know, it's weird. I know I'm weird, but yeah, I do like to just sit and watch people. Just watch them. I was there. It was 3 posh women, and one woman was looking at a decorative Ouija board. This other woman says, I bought so and so, one of them, but she's buried it in her attic and refused to display it or use it. It's such a waste. And this other woman was like, what the fuck? You don't mess with the Ouija board. Yeah. Fancy saying it's a waste just by hiding it in like the attic. If you're just going to hide it in the attic, burn it, get rid of it, sell it, do whatever, just don't keep it. Why? I don't know why the creatures always blurry the photos. I think it depends on the quality of the cameras that are taking it, to be honest. Because most of these are taken on like mobile phones, and the camera quality on a mobile phone usually back in them days is not great, is it? So that's probably why it looks blurry.
A paranormal investigator from Mexico who happens to share the name Ernesto from the YouTube channel Zona Paranormal Veracruz is joined by his friends and fellow investigators El Payaso de la Toledo and Lorena Jacobo. Together they explore the cemetery late at night. They hear strange unexplained sounds all around them, and then this happens.
Hey.
Small Peppy. Small Peppy. Peppy, is it? Thank you so much for the follow and welcome in. I hope you're well.
Ya te vi.
What are we looking for?
Ya jalaste energía.
See.
Es cierto, yo me
okay.
llamo Ernesto. A la madre, payaso. Ahí, güey. Ahí se asomó. Yo me llamo Ernesto. Como el que asesinó a tu esposo.
Okay,
Así se llamaba el que asesinó a tu esposo. ¿Estás enojada porque me llamo como él? No quepo ahí.
Yeah, they are dangerous.
Sí, quepo otra vez. Ahí va.
I like how they're chasing it, but we'll see.
Ay, payaso. Espérame. Ay, güey. Ay, Ernesto, no cabe.
Is he stuck? I think he's stuck.
Algo me está jalando, güey. Algo me está jalando la espalda, güey.
What?
Mira. Chinga. Algo me jaló la mochila. Payaso, algo me jaló la mochila, güey. Vamos para la tumba. Está enojada conmigo, güey. Me jalaron la espalda. Güey. Me jalaron la espalda. Vamos, payaso.
Esta tumba, güey. Está dentro de esa tumba.
Vamos, pero yo quiero ir a su tumba.
Inside the grave?
Ernesto is broadcasting live on Facebook when he spots someone appear and disappear near one of the graves. They hurry over to investigate, but Ernesto gets stuck in between two
81%.
tombs. In a shocking turn, Ernesto feels someone or something pulling him back.
What upgrade?
And then, did you see it? Right behind Payaso, another mysterious apparition can be seen lurking behind the tomb. Now again, this is a live stream broadcast. The figure is spotted by the viewing audience, but the two investigators are completely unaware of what they've just captured. They continue their exploration.
Yeah, it would be nice, Pops, it would be nice.
Payaso caminó aquí enfrente, güey. Caminó aquí enfrente, güey. Caminó aquí enfrente, cabrón. La agarré. La agarré, güey, la agarré. Ay. La rodilla, güey. La rodilla. Lore. Vamos a ver a Lore, güey. Vamos a buscar a Lore. Vamos a buscarla. Lore. Sigue mandando saludos. Sí, estás en vivo todavía. Ahí está Lorena.
Yeah,
está en
very
vivo,
bold
lo
or
que vimos a la novia.
fixed. It could be a hoax.
La agarramos. Es que dicen que me puede seguir porque yo me llamo como el que mató a su esposo. Me jalaron la mochila. Había un lugar donde no cabía. Y me jalaron la mochila. A ver, les voy a enfocar para que vean que Lore sigue en línea.
Aquí estoy yo.
A ver, miren.
Aquí estoy.
Lore sigue en vivo.
The guys see an apparition that appears to be wearing a long white dress. They quickly go to find fellow investigator Lorena, who's broadcasting her own live stream in a different area of the cemetery. She explains that she too saw the figure of what appeared to be Lupita, the lonely bride. Now, as I mentioned, this stream was live, so it would be very hard to fake. But what do you think? Let me know down below.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you reckon that's real, or do you think it's just people like set up in different places to just peek out and go back in? I'm not sure about this one.
Check out more of Ernesto's creepy live streams over on his YouTube channel, Zona Paranormal Veracruz.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram here, Twitter here, or hey, look at that, it's a TikTok. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you next week.
Yeah, so for me, what got me with this one is the fact that each time they had like an experience, it was always the same type of experience. They would see a figure. Maybe they got a woman. Yeah, I'm thinking that too, Ayad. I'm thinking that. I think they've just sort of maybe just faked that one. It just seemed a bit too much of a coincidence that it was the same type every time. If it was something different, maybe, but if it was always a figure, and it apparently, if it was the case, it's really difficult for an apparition to form, especially so clear. I don't know about that. I think it was frogs all along. It's bloody frogs. Cemeteries are more than likely going to be haunted, but yeah, maybe not so clearly seen as a person. To me, I think it just seems too clear, or too formed, if that makes sense. I don't know. Excuse me, I don't know. Yeah, if you were watching on YouTube, I appreciate you staying this long. Yeah, like the video if you are still here. Obviously, you might have liked it a little bit to be here this long. But yeah, please comment below. Let us know what you think. And yeah, hit that subscribe button. Also, go over to Nukes Top 5 and subscribe to his channel straight away. He has a lot. He hasn't had any new ones out recently, but there are loads on there. There are loads to look through. But yeah, thank you.